On the doorstep of South Africa's constitutional court, victims of the past apartheid regime are demanding justice. They say they're owed reparations that were promised to them during a Truth and Reconciliation Commission, or TRC, that was held in the late 90s to help the country heal. But more than 2 decades later, this group says they're still waiting for compensation.
I'm a soldier of a country. I fought for this democracy, that I'm not eating the fruits, even a single of the fruits of the country. Why? Because these people are on the government, they look for themselves, they not look at the people or the voters that they vote for them every time. That's why I'm here, looking for a reparation.
The government paid out reparations of roughly $1,800 to most of the 22,000 individuals or surviving family members identified by the commission. But advocacy groups representing the protesters claim more people were deserving and are seeking a fight in the courts.
As of the time that COVID hit, I had about 104,000 members who probably qualified. And the TRC in its own report points out that many of these people have perfectly valid cases, but they didn't have the resources to do the research.
The Justice Ministry says every individual in the country was a victim to some extent of apartheid. The settlement was viewed by all sides as a first step towards healing in what has become the most economically divided countries in the world. The ministry says it has met the protesters on at least 4 occasions and is investigating a few claims that may still qualify for repayment.
But the insistence that they will hold the state to ransom because they are who they are, even that, by the way, is actually debatable. If you're not able to identify yourself as someone who appeared before the TRC Commission, how do we really know who you are, and how do we really know that your claim is legitimate?
The protesters are not alone in scrutinizing the government. Across the country, there are regular protests over failures to deliver basic services, from electricity to housing. It comes as the ruling African National Congress Party holds a conference next month that could see a shakeup in leadership. Current President Cyril Ramaphosa is favored to get a second term, but new younger candidates are also vying for top jobs. It bodes a welcome change for the party faithful who worry about its future amid corruption scandals and historically low support in recent local elections.
They are 2 very young, 3 at least, young people with great experience, corporate backgrounds, like I'm saying, some of them, who represent my generation. And I think it's exciting. If they are elected, I think it will usher in a completely new era for the ANC.
Whether the change will be enough for the ruling party to maintain its support, let alone regain support of members it's lost, is yet to be seen.
People must look around, people must get what they need. But the government of the ANC is not doing anything. That's why I leave the ANC.
The ANC conference is due to begin December 16th. Linda Givetash for VOA News, Johannesburg.